Peace and love, family. Welcome to the Truth Table Podcast, where you will hear real voices, real healing, and we're going to talk about some real truth around here. I'm grateful for my listeners from episode 1. I'm just so excited to be back here again. Before we get started, y'all, let's just take a deep breath. I want you to breathe in for 4. I want you to hold it for 4. And then I want you to breathe out for 4. Y'all, that breathing technique gets you back into alignment no matter what you have going on. That 4-4-4. It gets you back into alignment. And when you do that, y'all, you can use the mantra, I am aligned, I am infinite, I am Super 8. And that keeps you so balanced, y'all, where y'all can flow throughout the day and you'll be able to hold your own resonance. And that's what we're going to talk about today, y'all. Episode 2 is talking about soul resonance and soul remembrance. That's deep right there. So y'all stay tuned in. Don't go nowhere, because we at the Truth Table. Pull up your seat and let's get ready to get into this. I am your hostess, Rama Divine, and I have created this sacred space for y'all to be your real, true self. Here, nothing is left off the table, y'all, because everything belongs to the truth. So let's get right into it. So y'all, Saturday, I was in San Antonio. I went to the Chris Brown, to the Breezy 20th, celebration, his 20 years of being in the industry, and he had the concert. So I went to the one in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. So y'all, my experience at that concert, it was so electrifying. Like his music, I love his music. It's like, it resonates with me. It gives me this feeling, and it's like he was singing every song to me. It's like I could always put a experience in my life, into that song, especially in my journey through really truly getting tapped into myself, and I experienced domestic violence. I saw my mom, being abused. I went through the situations with my ex-husbands and ex-lovers, and that music, it felt home. So while I'm at the concert, y'all, and I'm just really into it, I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. And then I looked out in the audience and I saw all these people, y'all. It was over 50,000 people. I even heard somebody say out in the club room where I was hanging out that someone said it was 65,000 people there. And I was like, wow, that's possible. So in the midst of like seeing all of that and just sitting around all those people in that Alamo Dome, y'all, it really hit me. And I was like, all of these souls are in this one place, y'all. And everybody was screaming his name, and they was Chris, Breezy. I was doing it too at some point. But the difference between me and the majority of those people there, Rama Tribe, I was very consciously aware. And my intentions of why I was screaming and what I was doing, I was very conscious about it. And that's what brought about the awareness with everybody else there. I observed the rest of that concert with no judgment, but I was too aware of how when you are unaware of what soul resonance is and what soul remembrance is, you give all of your energy and your power away to the person where you see the resonance at. So with me, y'all, my experience at the concert, I resonate with Chris, with Breezy music, because he wrote that music from his experience and how he emotionally felt while that was how he emotionally felt about how that was going on in his life, you know, in his world. So that's what I want to talk to y'all about today at the Truth Table, y'all. We have to be aware when we resonate with someone, something, or, you know, or situations. Y'all, it's our higher self tuning in to someone else until we can have soul remembrance, until we can remember who we truly are. Everybody in the world, everything in every situation is there to wake you up, to help you know that you are the it. You're the it person. But y'all, when we don't know that and we unaware due to societal norms, due to what has been implanted in us to make us look outside of ourselves for a savior, to look outside of ourselves, to become a part of a clique, to be a part of a cult or something like that, instead of truly realizing that it's all energy. Yeah. We're all connected to the one main source, the outlet. You know, and we're all trying to balance ourselves, masculine and feminine. And that's truly what happened to me at the Chris Brown concert. Out of all the souls that I've met here on this planet Earth, Chris Brown's energy is the one that helped me really see that if I was in my true masculine energy, I'll be doing all of that. I'll be dancing, singing, I'll be leading, I'll have all of this feminine energy following me, want to tap into me because I'm leading it and guiding it in the right way just by me being my true authentic self. So just no matter what anybody has been through, we have to be careful with judging people, and we have to like really look at the soul essence of that person. Then we have to look at how does it, what's the familiarity that I have with it, so that way, y'all, we can stop judging, like I said, and we can just truly walk in our true authentic self 24/7. It's not about trying to teach people lessons. It's not about seeking revenge. You know, it's not about trying to be better than someone else or trying to compete with someone. Y'all, it's truly, like I talked about in episode 1, it's living in your true authenticity. Being real 24/7. Yeah, y'all. It's like being real. But cause like when I was at the concert and I was really into that energy, because the energy was high, y'all. All the vibrations that people was throwing back, screaming, Breezy, screaming, Chris, screaming, I love you. If those people was truly aware that Chris was the embodiment of their higher self, Chris was the embodiment of how they see they self when it's pure, when it's authentic, when they don't have no self-doubt, when they not against they self, then they would have been able to stay grounded, such as I did. I was able to stay in my true power while being able to embody Chris essence. You know, I didn't lose myself. I wasn't wanting to like, oh, Chris, I love you. I need you. I want you. No, I was able to be, hey, Rama, divine, and I was able to engage in that concert, and I was able to like really tap into his music and how it truly made me feel emotionally, how I was able to at that same time reflect on the experiences I went through. And then it really taught me and it really showed me at that moment how at these concerts that people are able to get their soul essence and their power snatched from them because they are unaware. So y'all, today I'm the truth table because baby, you know I'm going to give you the tea. I'm going to give you that truth. Yeah, as you see, my mug has an M on it because today, y'all, I am in my true, authentic, masculine energy. At that concert yesterday, for my realizations, baby, I was able to tap into my divine masculine energy from observing it from Chris. And I was like, wait a minute. I got my divine feminine energy mastered. I'm truly missing my balance. I have to really tap into my divine masculine energy now so that I can balance myself and I can truly be in my Merkaba energy, balance my masculine and feminine, and I can true honor my name, Rama, the divine feminine and masculine energy. So yeah, I got my M today for Ma. Yeah, I know how to hold that feminine energy and still be able to be a woman, be beautiful, but at the same time have that masculine energy, that logic, that structure, that power, that sternness. Yes, buddy, y'all. We gotta be balanced around here. So yeah, y'all, that concert was, man, it was so electrifying. It was so magnificent. It was everything, y'all. It was truly everything. And from my bloodline, I am related to Joe Tex. Joe Tex was in that era with James Brown. They was having a feud about who was the best dancer, who really brought that energy, you know. So I really can appreciate the Brown bloodline that Chris, you know, is standing in the gap for, as well as my bloodline, the Baker, the Williams, and the Ward bloodline, where we were truly magnetic with the music industry, with our spirituality, you know, just being able to stand in the gap of healers, shamans, you know, being magicians, you know, just balancing ourselves, my Williams bloodline, doctors, lawyers, teachers, principals. So me being able to stand in the gap for my bloodlines and heal it with the masculine energy, some of it being too dominating, you know, not really balancing the feminine energy, being womanizers, being abusive. I stand here today, y'all, happy of my past experiences that I had so that I can learn and understand both sides, what it's like to be so loving and kind and forgiving, and then what it's like to lose myself because I recognize my soul resonance on somebody else and they was in that energy of no self-love, where they wasn't able to hold that space, you know, while I truly stepped into my divine energy, my divine essence. And that relationship was abusive, it was negative, and it was, you know, a lot of things that helped me truly set healthy boundaries. So y'all, if y'all in a relationship that's not wholesome, learn from it, set your boundaries, and pull your essence back so that you can fully engulf your real true power, so you can break generational curses, so that you can really let your ancestors be so proud of you for standing in the gap and doing things that they were unable to do, but they can live through you. Yes. When you truly tap into your divine feminine and masculine energy, your higher self, source, the one that holds all things together, love, can walk and work through you on this planet Earth. So y'all, I am so happy, and I want to give a shout out to my son AP. That's what he goes by. I call him T. But anyway, he bought me the ticket to the Chris Brown concert. So I love you, AP. I thank you for that. I definitely want to give a shout out to some of my other Rama tribe, Joy Love. Boy, that's my A1. She my day one. She helps me put this podcast together. She's always there doing the admin, behind the scene work. So I love you, Joy Love. Want to give a shout out to Alexis, for everything that she do, keeping everything ordered and together for me. You know, so y'all, whoever in your family line that's for you and support you, y'all, we have to definitely get our tribe together and work together. I want to give a shout out to Nisha Villain. Man, she really gave me the tips that I needed to run my own podcast. And like I said, it paid off. It was worth it. I sent her to college for music engineering. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Our children, our grandchildren, they are our tribe. That's our first tribe. So start in with y'all. Get your family together first. Those that on your side. Now, with y'all, some of us, we got family members that they just not gonna do right. And that's okay, because them not doing right taught us how to stand in our true authenticity, being authentic, so that we can always do the right things. And like I talked about in episode 1, making mistakes. Y'all, our mistakes tell our character. Our mistakes help us truly be and see if we really want to be doing that. So y'all, yes, for those of you that ain't never been to a Chris Brown concert, I think you should check it out. That's a really talented brother, talented young man. In his energy, I was happy to be able to be in the same space with him, especially after party. I was so in his space and so close to him that it really helped me pull back my power. It really helped me be really into my masculine energy and really balance myself. So I woke up this morning a brand new person on this new day. So I was happy to have that experience. It was like a ritual. Me like really seeing another soul, another human being who I resonated with on a soul level, that I was able to have soul remembrance. Remember who I truly am. So y'all, I'm going to tap into that to give y'all points to take away. Let me break down to y'all what soul resonance is so that y'all can really truly know, and then share with y'all the soul, about soul resonance. So y'all, before I do that and integrating that energy, I want y'all to remember, and you can always say to yourself, I celebrate the resonance. I release the illusion, because you have to let go of the illusions, y'all, thinking that person, that you have to love them, that you have to sacrifice yourself for them or that thing or that experience. I am sovereign. I am inspired and free. Free yourself, y'all, from the illusions. If you're in a bad relationship, it's not that person, y'all. You see your divine self in that person. So don't get it twisted. Don't let these people tell you, I'm the only thing for you. You ain't gonna never find nobody else better than me. Yes, you will. You're going to find your true, authentic self. You're going to release the illusions. You're going to be free. You're going to be authentic. And you're going to step into this new version of you, into this whole new world where you can find your passions, your love. You can start your businesses. You can get those new promotions at work. You can truly be in your divine energy and your divine essence. So y'all, let's start with soul resonance. Soul resonance, y'all, it's the vibration that you feel when your soul recognizes itself in someone, something, or even in music, art, or a moment in nature. It's not about physical or surface level, y'all. Come on, y'all. We gotta get deeper than just this physical stuff. Oh, he fine. Oh, she got a big fat butt. Oh, she's sexy. That's cool too, y'all. But at the same time, it's so surface level, y'all. So, like I said, it's not about the physical or surface level. It's a deeper, energetic yes that goes beyond explanation. So, y'all, some of the key signs to show you if you have soul resonance is when you feel an instant recognition or a deep connection with someone, even without words. When you experiences those chills, ooh, you be like, oh, I know him or her from another lifetime. Man, it feels like love at first sight. When you feel that expansion in your body, when you be like, ooh, man, he or she is the truth. Or when you in a situation of experience or the music or whatever, you be like, oh my God, I feel that. When you feel you being drawn to certain lyrics because it just help you reflect on a situation and those emotions start boiling up, y'all, that's what soul resonance is. When it's that familiarity or that destiny that feels bigger than logic, y'all. Hey, when you're realizing that it's not about the relationship or the attraction, that, sometimes, y'all, it's just simply a soul-to-soul reminder of who you are. Yes, indeed, that soul reminder of who you are. And so, y'all, when you have soul resonance, that's when you can have soul remembrance. So, soul remembrance, it's the process of remembering who you truly are beyond the programming, beyond the illusions, and the external expectations. It's not about learning something new, Rama tribe. It's about awakening what your soul already knows. Yeah. Soul remembrance is about awakening your soul to who you truly are. And you just forgot, y'all. When we come to this planet Earth, we already know what we're supposed to do. However, we accept the assignment to forget, have amnesia, so that we can show who we truly are, show our power by us through synchronicities, through numbers, through astrology, through numerology, where we're remembering who we truly are. So, like I said, that's how you remember it, through the synchronicities. It's guiding you back to remembrance of who you really are. And then, y'all, the main thing is with soul remembrance, you're able to observe people, places, and things with no judgment. Know how to hold space and just look at situations. And then there it go, y'all. Take that deep breath. 4 in. Hold for 4. and breathe out for 4. Be able to look at situations and don't get emotionally entangled with it. Don't get emotionally caught up with it where you start judging people and then you fall into that low frequency. No, look at the situation, observe it, take the lessons out of it, get what you need out of it, and make the best decision for you. Release any attachments, physical attraction that's stopping you from getting your soul essence from it because you're so caught up with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like at the concert, I was able to have that electrifying experience because I wasn't caught up with, ooh, Chris so fine, I just gotta have him in my existence. Like, no. I appreciate that brother's talents. I appreciate his energy. I even ordered me a blanket because his music resonates with me so much. I can wrap up at night with all his album covers on there and still stay grounded in who I truly am. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So know what you have to do to stay balanced, because it's about staying balanced in that divine feminine energy, which is your intuitive flow, with your divine masculine energy, which is clarity, action, and sovereignty. Y'all, we have to be balanced in order to be the amazing, royal, divine people that we truly are. So y'all, why does this matter to the tribe? Why does all what I'm saying matters to the Rama tribe? And like I always tell y'all, the Rama tribe is not only my children and grandchildren, it's for any soul that can pull up a seat to this truth table, live your truth, as well as be able to hold space for anybody in the tribe that needs you as they go through their journey and go through their experience and just need that extra love and that extra support. So y'all, when just one of us, y'all, remember who we are, it sparks that into another soul. You know, remembrance is contagious, because if I remember, then the collective will have a spark, because all this is energy, y'all. So they'll begin to remember, and then somebody around them will remember. And then when we finish, y'all, we'll have a whole new world where all of us are living in our true authenticity. And baby, the world becomes paradise again. Do you hear me? The world will be full of love again, baby. And that's what Rama Divine, that's what I push, baby. Truth, love. You know, we need that. It's enough evilness in the world. It's enough cruelty out here. It's enough I don't give up. So the tribe that I'm creating, we're different, y'all. I want to send out a vibration such as what I'm showing you all, to become a mirror that help others awaken to their truth. Yes, y'all. Awaken to their truth. I don't need you to live my truth. I need you to take my truth to help you remember your truth, so we can all stand, live, and be in truth as one. Like Bob Marley said, one love, baby. I share the same birthday as Bob Marley, February the 6th. And I'm truly about one love. I truly am, y'all. I truly am. So to anchor that, y'all, I would love for y'all to recite when y'all having those issues. I am not becoming. I am remembering. I am soul, eternal and free. I'm going to say that one more time, because, man, that's deep, y'all. We didn't come here to remember. We didn't come here to find ourselves, y'all. So, say with me, I am not becoming. I am remembering. I am soul, eternal and free. Rama tribe, and to my listeners, I encourage you to walk in your true authenticity so you can become free from the matrix, from the illusion, from these bonds and curses and just strongholds that people who you truly love have on you. Break free so you can walk like I do and like the Rama tribe and the Ramanators. Ramanate with me, baby. Yes, live your own truth. Yeah. Your truth ain't got nothing else to do with somebody else's truth. So you got to be able to ground yourself, y'all. You got to be able to ground yourself. Because soul resonance, it's like a tuning fork. It awakens your remembrance. And when you encounter resonance, y'all, it's spirit showing you alignment, calling you to rise higher into truth, authority, and balance. Yeah. So, baby, soul resonance and soul remembrance will get you into alignment with your truth. And that's what it's all about, y'all, at the end of the day. It is about truth. So, y'all, I thank you all for tapping in and joining me today, pulling your seat up today to the truth table with Rama Divine and with your other tribe that's tuning in and listening. I encourage you to stay tapped in for episode 3. And I really want y'all to stay aligned with me, y'all, and be a part of Rama Tribe. You know what I'm saying? Be a part. I close y'all with my rose. And the blue rose, y'all, is the embodiment of turning the impossible to the possible. Did you hear me? Anything is possible when you free yourself from illusions, when you let go of distractions, when you are so sure of your divinity that you live in the essence of the blue rose, changing the impossible to the possible. So y'all, as you think about what has happened today and reflect over what soul resonance is and soul remembrance and call back your power so that you can stay balanced in your feminine, in your masculine energy, y'all, I want you to remember you are more than enough. So observe life with no judgment, any resentment, grudges, or anything that you have in your heart that's prohibiting you from obtaining everything that you know you deserve. Let it go today, y'all. Release it back into the energetic field so that you can be happy, so that you can be smiling, so that you can heal your family, and so that you can be ready to accept your spiritual tribe that is waiting for you, such as the Rama tribe. I am the hostess, Rama Divine. I thank you for tuning in to episode 2, Soul Resonance and Soul Remembrance. I need you to resonate with what resonates with you. And most of all, I need you to remember that you are who you are looking for in everybody else. Until next time, stay tuned to the Truth Table podcast. I love you. Join the Rama tribe.
Hi, I'm Joy Love
Till
on
next
episode
time.
2 of the Truth Table podcast today, speaking show Remembrance, and I'm here to share my journey today. When I look at my life, I see so much more. Life began for me on August 9th, the day I arrived. New cycles came. And so forward, once I brought on my own legacy with the births of my two children, Kari and Almond Ra, who were born January 7th and August 20th. Each day is a new profound code waiting to be unlocked. My mother, 2-6, the root, the pulse, the branch to everything, Ra, Rama, teaching and taught me love, patience, and to just be me. Not only will that love spread within me, but spread to my children. As I speak today, I honor that this isn't just my story, but my mother's and children. A story of how four souls came to work together, especially two women. May our choices, our work carry forward this new journey of obtaining riches in this lifetime and more, and just all coming together to remember that we all here and we stand here and we have different soul missions. And it's just about remembering why you're here and taking your power back, calling your power back, and just standing in one and being firm with everything that you hear, listening to your intuition and just being yourself, because only you can dictate how your journey goes and your life goes. So as long as you know why you're here and you know what mission you're completing, then you will have everything that you want, because this is your world and everyone else is just living in it. And there you have it from Joy Love.